kind of helps take that off.
My screen's blank.
Strongman competition. You missed Thomas carrying this with one arm.
Yeah, hello. I'll just pick it up like a suitcase, you know?
Yeah, one arm.
That's how heavy my lunch is.
So here's our transmission transfer case. That came out of the Trooper.
It's an MUA5 transmission.
You're going to have to talk loud because this is a microphone.
Oh. Never mind. Alright, so let's move the thing now. We got to film building it.
Start by removing all the bolts.
I got this package in the mail. For about $500, you can get a 3-to-1 kit for this transfer case on the MUA5 transmission. Now I pulled this transmission out of a 1988 Isuzu Trooper, so we're gaining 50% gear ratio.
Yeah, come out.
Okay, looks like we're gonna have to get some snap ring pliers to pull these things off, and we'll look in our box and see what gets replaced.
Oh, stinker!
Royal purple. Alright.
I would for sure like set this and then put the gears like the left and the one side here stacked this way, then they stack the other ones this way. You know what I mean?
Where's the fun of that? If you just kind of take them out randomly,
put it in a box, shake them all up,
yeah,
and try to figure out
when the goal is to put them back.
Caleb gets to do all the fun stuff today.
Yeah. We'll always be stopping over here. Oh, everybody hovering around Caleb.
I'd say take pictures, but we're getting the whole thing on video. So. Okay, so I'm back into the boot of this truck, or the back end, I guess. I've got some wire loom. I'm gonna steal some electrical tape and use this electrical kit to finish all these wires that go to this guy. Maybe extend the sender wires so that we can see how much fuel is in the tank.
All right.
Little update on what we're doing. Bob is making some seats happen.
He's going crazy.
It looks like it's been lowered by like probably 4 inches.
By a bunch.
Which is good. Get a bunch more headroom. Huh?
You didn't fit in there before.
No. Well, I have a width issue, not a height issue. Got transfer case half, back half. All these gears we had to take apart to get to this middle gear and this new input gear, which lowers the transfer case gears down by 50% to a 3-to-1 ratio. Caleb's cleaning out all this junk. We're going to clean up all these gears. And Caleb's going to put this back together because he took it apart and no one else knows how it goes back together.
I recorded it so you can watch it.
Yeah. The seats was a big deal because I don't fit in there the worst, but nobody can really fit in there. So I finished up this wiring right here, made it all nice, and I'll tie that in later. If you can't see it,
had everything to do with it.
there's a fuel sending unit right here that I wired in, so we'll have a fuel gauge and we won't be running out of gas. That was the sound of toxic fumes.
Toxic fumes.
So yeah, things are happening. What kind of machine shopping did you say this was?
This right here is a redneck machine shop, right?
Okay.
My neck is red.
Yeah.
This is a machine, and this is my shop.
Kind of red.
All right. All we're doing is cleaning up the surface here.
I heard if you don't have a good file, then you could take your cylinder head and drag it across a really flat piece of concrete.
If you've got a really flat spot.
Does the same thing?
Yeah.
This was like a 6-hour job for 2 people.
Well, with how many times we took it apart and put it back together, if you just did it once.
Tell you what, this thing has no instructions, okay?
No instructions, yeah.
It
You don't realize that you have to put it together in a certain order.
Yeah, you take this apart and then you have to put it together
in a different
way, and you have to put like multiple things into it at once. So as far as like a how-to video, Don't listen to this one.
Watch the rest of this. 'Cause this is the closest
We'll
you're gonna
just
get.
make it look like we did it the first time.
Yeah, do editing. Magic of editing.
I'll say, now remember,
You just put the
put
best
all
parts
these
in.
in at the same time.
All 70 pieces need to simultaneously be installed into this transfer case at once.
I did clean it, but then
Well, some knucklehead was over here grinding and whatnot too.
I even blew it out once.
It's gonna have purple power in it, or royal purple, or whatever.
Yeah.
Purple power is a cleaner. That's all.
You want to do the honors? Or
No, man, this is your
My
job.
fingers are dirty.
This is your
That
job,
means it'll
man.
work better.
I was just here to help you.
Well,
Caleb did this whole transfer case himself. Have you ever done anything this extensive?
I mean, I've done a SYE on a transfer case, but never
Alright.
a geared transfer case.
So, as an engineer, you like now you have all this rocket science knowledge, right?
Yes.
This is rocket surgery, like George Bush Jr. was talking about. This does not share fluid, and according to the website, they sold the gears. They want 1540 and not gear oil, because if you put gear oil in it, it'll heat up, it'll destroy catastrophic failure.
Interesting.
I don't know what viscosity of royal purple they sent us.
5W30.
We do need to put that bearing on,
Which bearing? Oh yeah, okay.
and then just that
And then
last.
Not the bearing in the. This guy. Don't tell anybody I did this.
I won't tell anybody, even though it's on camera.
Oops. That's been replaced with a new part,
Okay.
and then we got a couple gears.
Oh, you left a bunch of gears out.
I know. Yeah.
As long as it's got stop and go. I mean, stop
Yeah.
and go, right?
The speedometer could have actually stayed in, because the gears that mesh up with it stay with the snaps after things. Let's have a look-see at the custom interior work that Bob worked on today.
Oh, it's amazing.
I'm sure. Each parts. Oh, that looks nice. It's in there.
And it adjusts. It does adjust.
Dude, the sliders work?
Huh? Slider works. I mean, it's back as far as it'll go.
No way.
Oh, yeah. But it's. I am going to put a piece of angle on it on the inside, because there's nothing to bolster that.
Okay.
That's flexing like this like crazy.
On me, yeah.
Well, even just wiggling around.
Dude, that is.
I put
you don't
Tiny
even notice.
Tim in there, notice it especially.
That is so much better. And I look like I'm sitting in the right spot.
Yeah. You look almost like a cartoon character now.
And when you had me sit in it earlier,
You were way up.
I had
high.
less headroom than I do now.
Yeah. So that's as low as I could go. And I've got,
Without cutting the floor, yeah.
like, I did notch though. I took your advice there.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
Well,
button that up a little
we
bit.
could plate that.
Yeah.
Little bit of
And
rat rod type work.
I'll probably put some proper plates underneath right now with the bolts there or not. And I've got the harness for that ECU that came up under the seat. When I pull that out, I'll see if that will still fit under there. Otherwise, I'm going to reroute it and have to cut a hole behind the console there.
Yeah. Well, we got it somewhere. But honestly, if the driver's sitting this low,
Yeah.
that's so much more room for the
Yeah.
steering wheel.
It's going to get us where we need to be.
Look, here's my redneck engineering for
That's-
today.
That's a great job
Have the
done.
right size.
Dude, this is turning out to be freaking cool.
So I figure if
The kid's gonna want it back. Like normally, when I sat in here in the driver's seat earlier, I'm like, I can't wait to get out of this thing. Before, these seats were horrible, but now it feels like getting a hug.
nice, yeah, if that fits through here.
Oh yeah,
And then we're going to have to put
these are some good guts.
when we come in here, if we do a cage instead, we've got to put an old press bar of some kind across here too.
If you want, yeah, we can do that. If a cage goes inside,
Yeah.
and honestly, having these seats lowered gives you a good option to have it into your cage.
Yeah, it does.
But then you're getting into race car territory where we're going to need to take the headliner.
Well, that's not going to hurt anything. It's not like it's going to give us any noise reduction on the road.
It's true, but headliners and door panels are nice.
It's a different.
It's a whole different car.
It's a race.
It's a race car, dude. And honestly, I think if we use those flat springs or the trooper springs from the back, we can get this thing as low as it is now almost.
We're roughly.
Okay, Bob.
Oh man, that's just. That's actually kind of sick.
Oh, it'll stay. What if we put that on the front of the cage? That'd be closer together, obviously. We don't have to use the rack.
Yeah, we just moved the whole.
That's actually not terrible on this thing.
You hold her out. Oh,
Yeah.
It was free.
There you go.
I don't know if they work. Okay, I can see it.
It starts looking like the Subaru.
If we do a roof rack, right? And obviously here, the roof rack was this tall, like old school.
Right.
And it comes around a tube, and then a tube, and we could even hang these upside down. It doesn't matter. And you had a roof rack that came back.
It's got to go with the shark fin anyway. We got to protect that sunroof.
It's almost so dumb that it's cool.
It's actually kind of.
What do you think?
I think it's kind of bitching, to tell you the truth, because it's different. That's too cool.
So is it yes or no? Because they were free. Oh, good. We're all very tired because we've been working on gears and seats and wiring for like 7 hours.
Yeah, it's even. Oh, I got to do the Waldo.
Yeah. Photo bomb.